Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is season 10, episode 11 of Heartland, Change of Course. Tim organizes a barrel racing course with Casey and offers to accompany Amy to her prenatal class. Cass sees her boyfriend with another woman. Now, as I mentioned briefly in the last video, they said Cass sees her boyfriend. Wasn't her boyfriend Caleb? Why didn't they say Caleb's name? As far as I know, they hadn't broken up. Now, maybe we'll hear something about it, because we haven't seen Caleb yet this season. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on with that. But, yeah, it says Cass sees her boyfriend with another woman. Well, if Caleb is her boyfriend, why didn't they just say Cass sees Caleb with another woman? Unless there was some specific reason that they labeled it her boyfriend. Which could be. But, you know, I'm just wondering, like, why label it like that if you're referring to Caleb? I said, I like how it says offers to accompany Amy to her prenatal class. Like, what's going on with Tim? Like, all right. Tim apparently is getting right back into it, I guess. He's probably going to make some comments about Ty not being there, and it's going to be like, Tim, shut up. No one wants to hear it, right? Anyways, let's get started. I like that.
I can't wait to show Mommy what a great rider I am.
Well, I bet she'll be impressed, all right.
Monty!
There's more to... Oh, good night.
Buddy and Monty. Now, Ty got Monty for Amy, so Monty is technically Amy's horse, but since Katie is little enough, she might as well ride the Shetland.
He's gonna be thrilled. Okay, well, here's Dad. Okay, it's Lou. Hello.
Hi.
She's not coming home.
Lou? It's Dad.
I think she knows your voice.
Yeah?
To school shopping for Katie, so it's not just me.
Amy, you don't even have to ask. I'll be your prenatal partner.
But you will?
Yeah. Think about it. Who else would be a better prenatal?
I do appreciate it, but I was gonna ask Cassandra just because I might feel uncomfortable with her.
What a woman.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a woman.
I gotta go. He's a former circuit champ, 3-time
It's okay, Tim.
award.
I think they got it.
Okay, good. Well,
Is that Ashley?
Oh my God. Amy, he's cheating on me.
Well, you don't know that for a fact. I mean, the hand and small of the back is not a good sign, but that could be completely innocent.
Who's that woman? Well,
In here.
Not for a
Well,
while.
here's the thing.
your friend's got
Yeah,
some
but
pretty
where's
good-looking
Peter?
barrel
Didn't
horses
he
here.
say he was going to be around more?
Sure he's okay with lending us 4 of them?
no interference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna interfere.
I mean it.
Come on, Tim.
Or you can find someone else.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it's not the worst idea. But you can never tell them that I said that, okay?
Never tell him I said that.
Your prenatal vitamins?
Yeah, why?
You should be taking those in the evening. That's the best time to absorb iron. And I hope you ate something before.
I'm gonna remember to take. You have to go with him. Why do you care? Because he's gonna propose.
Oops. Well, I knew that she was going to have to tell her. Knew that was coming. And I like how she says, this just makes me realize how much I love him. And I'm like, well, then don't break up with him. I get it. He's acting weird. And, you know, Amy's right. There could be lots of reasons why his phone was locked. Maybe having something to do with proposing. Maybe there was something that happened on the circuit that he doesn't want you to know about. I mean, yeah, communication is key, but she's kind of jumping to conclusions a bit. And if she truly loves him, she wouldn't want to break up with him because that's defeating the purpose. And yeah, I knew Amy was gonna go ahead and spill the beans there because she would kind of have to. And it's like, well, now hopefully Cassie will act surprised, you know, when Caleb does it. Especially because Caleb said, you know, I can go ahead and like get the bags packed when she comes over to your place. And I'm thinking, you know, she could follow up on that lunch and, you know, go to the clinic and say, hey, we didn't have lunch yesterday. How about we go today? So obviously we're going to see Cassie reacting to that revelation.
He wants to marry me?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's been acting like this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Been trying to get everything perfect. He's a good boy. He's being fine there.
Being Georgie and Jade.
No. There's more to it than that.
Pretty much. There always is.
Sort of a test run.
Finally, she's on her side, but yet she was having a nightmare on her back. When she was kind of shying away from driving, I was wondering if maybe she was avoiding it but yet she was okay being driven someplace. And yeah, I totally get it. I mean, it is gonna kind of mess you up a little bit, but you know, most of the time you're gonna be fine. I mean, I got rear-ended once, and even now, you know, that was like, what, almost 10 years ago. And even now, 9 years later, if someone comes up really fast behind me, I still kind of cringe a bit. That'll never go away. But I don't think to myself, oh, I can't drive because what if someone rear ends me? Yeah, it could happen. But it's unlikely. So, you know, it's something obviously that Georgie will get over. And I have a feeling Katie is upset that Lou and Peter aren't there, which didn't Peter say he was going to be there? So where the hell is he? I mean, yeah, maybe he had to go back to Vancouver, but I was like, you basically just said you were going to be there for them more while Lou was gone in New York. Yeah, Amy was right. Once she let Morgan take the lead or take the reins, then it was fine. And yeah, I mean, of course there's going to be some PTSD, which of course Amy knows about because the very first episode was her getting into an accident with her mom when they were rescuing Spartan. Yeah, and you can't expect to be over something like that right away. But you can't let it hold you back. And I'm wondering what's going to happen with Katie, what Katie's issue is. Like I said, I think it's that she is missing Lou and Peter. And where the fuck is Peter? Because he said he was going to be there. So I'm guessing it has something to do with that. But it might be something else because she's only, 6? So it's not like there's some sort of teenage drama going on. And I'm wondering with Cassie if we're going to see anything with her and Caleb or if she found the backpack. Well, I'd say you might want to take it back here at the 3.
Do something else.
Look what I found.
Busted, Katie.
Katie. You know what? I'd even sit in the desk right behind you.
You were pissed.
Well, probably not, but I'd sure try if that's what you need me to do. Deal.
I like that Georgie and Jade are working there, and they're even working for less than minimum wage is what they said. And so see, now things are changing between them, which is what's going to happen.
I think I might actually
Like,
like Clay.
of course.
I know, yuck.
Saw that coming. Knew that that's what it was going to be from the beginning. I like that she said it was nice seeing a grandfather there, enthusiastic about it. And I mean, I know it's been annoying for her, but at least he's embracing it and is excited about it, you know? Give him credit where credit is due. So, I'm glad about that. And I'm glad that Georgie was kind of able to work through her trauma. And, you know, of course, at first, Tim, even though he said he was going to kind of let go of the reins for Casey, obviously he didn't. But then he did. And, you know, he went and he helped her out with that. And she seemed to appreciate it, which was good because that told me that she wasn't annoyed about the fact that he was helping her out. You know, some other woman might have been like, well, I can do it all by myself and blah, 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 you know, and just being stupid. So with that, you know, she was appreciative that he was still helping her out in another aspect, even though she was doing something else. So it was nice to see. And that's what partners do and couples do. They help each other out.
We're engaged.
Kidding.
Now they could have actually
So
like
happy for
shown
you
it.
guys.
Congrats. Thanks.
Face. Talk about surprised.
I mean a lot.
Yeah, of course, I would love to.
It's a fast wedding. Looks like she did love the ring, so Caleb's fears were unfounded.
This is you guys used.
No way.
I know, it's crazy. I don't even have room for them.
Hi, Morgan.
Will be the last to stay.
He's a good boy. I wonder about that other horse, the one that wasn't named. Did they name him? It sounded like they were maybe saying Boo or something, so maybe they're calling him Boo. We only saw a little bit of him when Cassie was examining. But I'm guessing they're probably going to have to follow up with him because, you know, what's going to happen to him? I would assume that he would stay there at Heartland. And I know I think he's the way he is because, yeah, he's been cooped up in a stall, so he has all this energy he needs to get out. So he might be really good for being a trail horse. He might be really good for something else, you know? Maybe they can use him for, like, the barrel racing or whatnot. It was nice to see Georgie and Morgan kind of bonding. I know Phoenix is her horse, but it was nice to see her kind of bonding there with Morgan. And, you know, Katie, of course, besides missing Lou, is, yeah, also nervous about starting first grade. So that's why she's kind of acting out of it, which is funny that a 6-year-old is still acting out. But then it makes sense because it's a child and children act out. And, you know, Tim and Casey are doing well. I like how Tim's like, oh, sensitive women's needs. And, you know, one thing I noticed here, Casey doesn't seem at all jealous of the fact that he has these kids and grandkids. Janice always seemed a bit resentful that he would go spend time with them. They seem to like Casey a lot more than they liked Janice. But yeah, Janice always seemed a little resentful. Wait, was it Janice? Yeah, it was Janice. Yeah, she seemed a bit resentful, you know. Like, she would show up for dinner a couple times and they would be polite and everything, but it seemed, you know, like right there when he and Georgie showed up to that, I was wondering, what if that had been Janice? Would she have been okay with Georgie, or would she have just been like, eh? You know? Casey obviously is fine with it. But as we know, Casey is kind of enjoying her time alone because, you know, she had said that this was the first time that she's kind of been on her own since her husband died. So I think she's liking her independence and her freedom. And she doesn't seem like she really wants to tie Tim down. I know Tim had kind of talked to her about, you know, like living together and everything, and she kind of turned that down. It seems like she doesn't want to tie him down, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, Casey just seems like a better partner than Janice. Thank you for joining me for this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit the notification bell to be alerted of future reacts. Check out some of my other videos. I have a variety of TV shows and movies and trailer reactions for you to enjoy. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you can at Lazy Cat Reactions. I would greatly appreciate it. I will see you for episode 12. Have a great day.